You must know about the Arsenal Football Club. But do you know that the Highbury Stadium, which was home to Arsenal for over 90 years, is considered a haunted stadium since 1934? It is believed that about 80 years ago, Herbert Chapman lived in that stadium. That time he was the manager of the Arsenal Football Club and is credited with the transformation of the Arsenal team into a dominant one. Herbert was the one who made a lot of changes in the ground and made it a world-class facility for players. But in 1955, Herbert died of pneumonia, and it is said that his spirit still roams in the ground. Oblivious to Herbert Chapman's story, a 16-year-old boy named Dave, who aspired to become a footballer, used to practice almost every night at the Arsenal's Highbury Stadium in London. Once Dave was practicing for an important match of his all by himself. It was quite late in the night when he suddenly saw a shadow following him from behind. He could no longer concentrate on his game, and just then he heard someone's voice from behind. The voice said, "You're doing it the wrong way." When Dave turned behind, he saw an old man sitting in the stadium. The man looked very weak and pale. He had deep, dark circles, and his face was scratched at many spots. He had a few balding patches. He got up from his seat and came towards Dave. Dave was slightly scared, seeing the man approach him. He left his football on the ground and started walking towards the ground exit. The man shouted again, "You don't want to play for Arsenal?" At this, Dave got frightened and started running away, but his football came flying by and hit him on his back. When he got up and turned, he saw the man standing right in front of him. That man held Dave's hand tightly. Dave was startled, and he started pushing the man to free his hand. The moment the man was pushed, he fell on the ground and disappeared. It was as if the ground swallowed him in. Seeing this, Dave quickly ran to the ground staff and told him everything. On listening to Dave, the ground staff smiled and in turn told him the legend of Herbert Chapman. He even told that lots of ground staff members and a few footballers have witnessed Herbert's spirit playing on the ground or just sitting in the stadium. Dave was shocked after finding about Herbert Chapman. He was about to leave the ground when he saw the man again. He was standing right in the middle of the ground with facing Dave. In 2006, the ground was renovated into a residential complex. People say that Arsenal's former coach, Herbert Chapman's ghost, still roams in the garden over there. What do you think? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Bloody Monday for chilling stories every week.